2.5 minutes.
Yep, Mr. Speaker, I ask unanimous consent that my full statement be included in the record, and I revise and accept my remarks.
Without objection, so ordered.
Mr. Speaker, I'd like to pay tribute to a great American, my friend and my personal mentor, Jack Kemp. As a 23-year-old kid, Jack Kemp took a chance on me and had me come and serve as his personal economic policy analyst at a new think he was starting called Empower America. As his aide and his speechwriter, I learned not only how he articulated his vision, but more importantly, the philosophical underpinnings of this vision and the universal power of Jack Kemp's vision. You see, Jack is the reason I ran for Congress. He saw something in me that I didn't even know was in me. He taught me how to approach people with that sort of infectious optimism that I strive for. And he reminds us that that there is nothing more than uplifting the idea of America that we champion. I would consider myself blessed to have a mere thimble full of his abilities and vision. Jack Kemp had a transforming impact on the economic landscape of America. And as true as that is, his impact on our nation's political landscape may be even greater. Though not in a partisan or a very narrow political sense, I mean in the way that America understands itself, in the way that we understand the great purpose of our system of self-government. Jack Kemp was a self-taught man. He read the economic classics, beginning with Adam Smith's Wealth of Nations. He also read and studied the Declaration of Independence. Both, as it happens, were published in 1776, year one of our country's independence. He mastered and spelled out for us the great insight that economic freedom and political freedom are intertwined and integrated parts of the order of human freedom. He reminded us that families, faith, and education, not government, are the true sources of the qualities of character without which there can be neither economic nor political freedom. Jack wasn't interested in the details and the fine print or even the micromanaging policies that he promoted, nor were his policies merely short-term tinkering. Whether he was advancing his 30% across-the-board income tax or his enterprise zones, he was never looking for just ways to add a point to gross domestic product. What he promoted was America itself, the American idea, which in the 1970s had fallen on hard times. The American idea needed an American renaissance, and he was just the man to inspire that rebirth. His two great leaders that Jack always talked about were Thomas Jefferson and Abraham Lincoln. He was a fine student of those two men.
Gentleman's time's expired.
I ask for 10 additional seconds.
I'll give the gentleman 10 additional seconds.
The gentleman recognized
I simply want to close by saying that the life of Jack Kemp is a life where they broke the mold. Ronald Reagan motivated me. Jack Kemp inspired me. May God bless Jack Kemp and the memory and the works of this fine man, and may he bless his family.
Gentleman yields back his time. Gentleman from Pennsylvania.
Mr. Speaker, I'd like to yield to the gentleman from California, Mr. Dreyer.